Hello and welcome back. So in this video, let's revisit or let's study the geometry. So this is the geometry that we have. This says that 2010, everything is coming from OpenBSP. Okay, so as I mentioned in the previous video in the introduction, that I'm using an old version because the document I have is an old one. Yes, I need to convert it to the latest one. I will do it, or if somebody watching this video, if you want to do it, I can share this OpenBSP and you can do it or give me a hand, but that is not a problem. Okay, just to show you something I'll revisit here, that you can design your geometry here. Okay, so this video is not to show you it's not an OpenBSP tutorial. Probably, yes, I can prepare a few tutorials, but also in the OpenBSP tutorials, you have a few videos. They have a YouTube channel, so you can get an idea. So here you can define the wing, the fuselage, and everything. It's quite easy to use. When I mentioned that the wing that we're using is not the best definition, okay, because we're not using too many sections to define the wing. Okay, so if you go back here, you can increase the number of sections and so on to get a better definition, but it doesn't matter. Okay, you can get something much better. Okay, but the idea is to get something dirty and work with that and see if we get some results. From here you can already see that we have different geometries that they are intersecting. So see here that you have the vertical stabilizer, you have the beacon here. So you need to intersect that. We know here the blades and so on. In the new version of OpenBSP, you can do that intersection. In the old version, you cannot do it, but it's not a problem. You can use commercial tools, Match Mixer, or as I'm going to show you can use some tools in ParaView, or you can use some tools in OpenFOAM to get that information. Okay, but it's not big of a deal. Okay, so do not panic. From here, you can go export and then export it in a STL, and voila, problem solved. New version also you can export CAD exchange format, IGES step and so on, which much better, and then you can fit that into your CAD tool. You can fit that into, for instance, onshape or whatever you are using, FreeCAD. Just you are in these free tools. So that's all. This is the origins of our geometry. Okay, remember that we own the geometry, so at any point I want to change something about my blade, or if I want to use another profile, remember that I mentioned that this is a natural laminar wing and we're not using that. So here you have your airfoil, and you can change it where you can change that airfoil and use a different section, okay, fold here, so you can read for that natural laminar airfoil and so on. Okay, so it's not a deal, a big of a deal. So that's all, okay, from where the geometry is coming. So let me close here OpenBSP, because hopefully I'm not going to bring this back again. So this card I don't want to share, so I will share also the input file and so on. So let's go back now to our Linux installation or whatever you're using to run ParaView, and to show you that the STL, now you have that in this geometry folder. Okay, so to tell you a little bit what you have here. So here you have by parts. So here you can get an idea. What you have here is every single part now that you saw there in OpenBSP. I exported, and you have everything here. Okay, so let me go and geometry. Okay, by parts. So for instance, let me go a spinner, and there you go. Then you can open something else. So let me open the wing, and there you go. Okay, so you have everything there, and then you can do your intersections and so on. So actually you can fit this information as a snappyHexMesh we have seen, and it will work. Okay, it will work. The only issue will be that you need to capture, okay, to get something very nice, you need to capture this the intersection between the different bodies that so far we don't have. Okay, and it's not very straightforward. We're going to see some tools that we can do that. That is the geometry. Okay, that is what you are going to find in this one. Then in a split, oh, I closed ParaView, I didn't need it. Let me show you. Here we have design of the by parts. Probably the names are not very intuitive, sorry about that. Let me open the OBJ, but the ESTL is the same information. So you have the same, but everything together. Okay, so we studied this in some early videos, okay, manipulating STLs or OBJ. So you have exactly the same stuff. But what is interesting is that the folder that we're going to work this one, split meters, okay? So let me go here. And here we have all these geometries. So as you can see, you have different propellers, different pitch angles from coarse to high pitch angle and feather position and so on. Then, well, you have all that we put everything together, okay? Important, what you are going to find here, everything has been already properly intersected, okay? And let me bring it back, the other case, mentioning this one here. Okay, hide this one. So if we look at the wireframe, groups like this, there you go. So see that you have interpenetrating surfaces, objects, and so on, okay? So in the new one that you see here, that issue is not present anymore, okay? So let me go change the color. So as I mentioned, I already intersected everything. So probably later we're going to see here that you have the intersections and so on, okay? So it's much easier than you think. I don't recall what tool do I use, did I use here, but we're going to see a few approaches. Okay, so this is what we have there. So you have all, we put everything together, okay? Then in body you have only the fuselage, okay? And in the fuselage I already closed the hole here, but also we can have it with the hole there, okay? Nothing will change, okay? I think you have it there somewhere, or probably I will add that one. I will call it body hole. And then you have different propellers, okay? Let me open this one. So you add it there, you get the idea that you read geometries in your snappyHexMesh dictionary, and that's all. Here you have this object rotating. Okay, so this is the one that we're going to use to create this lighting zone, okay? So you have it there. And then what else we have here? Probably also we have this OBJ. This one is used simply to select a region there. You can see there in the junction between the propeller and the fuselage. And that's to better resolve that region, okay? So these are the surface features, okay? There is no problem there, so we know how it works, but later I will do a refresh about this one and how to do the selections here and so on. So this is it. This is our geometry, okay? And what else I can add here? That, okay, so yeah, so we're going to focus in this one. So it will be body, and then we're going to use different variants of the propeller, and also we have here now the rotating zone and so on. And this, I'm going to show you a little bit about how to extract this also in ParaView and using some other tools. Okay, so that's all for this. Now visiting the geometry. So I hope it's clear what we have there. And well, see you in the next video. Just give us a like if you enjoyed this video, or subscribe, okay? It will help us a lot. So see you next time. Bye.